I'm not sure. Probably not right now, but I also don't know when. Let's see. So tomorrow I'm basically trying to take an off day where I focus on just existing again because, I streamed for like 4 days straight.
Yeah, that makes sense. And
Uh,
like I've started up school now anyways, so I have a really obnoxious assignment that goes on until Thursday. So just heck, right now I should probably be reading a book, but
but you wanted to play the game.
I wanted to play the game. I am
Well,
slightly tired of CEO right now. The game would be
I.
fine if it didn't have freaking upgrades.
Oh, you don't like the upgrades?
No, they're just completely overly tedious.
I see. Well, yeah, I could see that. CEO with more units and less upgrades. Ooh, that's
That
bold.
would be absolutely lovely.
Noted.
Upgrades are the big thing that gets it.
Like, just make. If you want to make a stronger version of a piece, just make it a different unit.
Also, the fact that upgrades almost seem to be like necessary at higher levels.
Yes. Like, and not only are they necessary, it's necessary to know which. Like, you only go, like, Lust Plus. You don't go Lust Plus 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 if you're running Lust in your comp, right?
Wait, why?
Because you only need a certain lust only needs to be so strong, or that piece only needs to be so strong, and you're trying to balance it out with your maximum point cap. And uh, every good comp has 100 points. Period. And if you have less than that, then you are suboptimal, and you should max out your points first, and then worry about composition later. That's just what I understand from what I've read because I've been in the Discord for a while and I paid attention.
But yeah, overall, if it didn't have upgrades, CEO would be a wonderful game.
Hmm.
As of right now, it has upgrades. That puts the progression to about 1% of where it would be otherwise. That is not enjoyable. 1% the speed, I mean.
Well, in any case, wait, what board are we playing on? Because I usually pick P2 anyway, so we could do
Who's
something
picking
different.
that?
Well, I usually pick, and I usually pick P2, so I want you to pick. Maybe do something a little bit different today.
Okay, sure, I'll pick and I guess I won't do P2.
It's fine if you do, to be honest.
I'm going to request that you pin the battlefield selection to playtesters resources.
Okay. It is also in the core rulebook, for the record. I have all the links inside of those. But yeah,
I
pinned.
got that, but given that that's needed for pretty much every game, and it's the fourth message in the channel,
It's the second. But yeah. And now I'm going to move it to where it's visible. Yeah, which one?
how does the stone slab interact with professional barrier core?
You physically cannot move past those barriers.
That seems problematic. Let's not do that.
It's not too bad, to be honest. You just are locked out of one possible strategy and have to use others. What's problematic is like barrier. I think it's more problematic when you just can't than otherwise, if that makes sense. It used to be that having those barriers in the middle would be an advantage for stone speakers because the sentinel could capture a piece by pushing it against the wall, or
Let's do obstacles.
you want to do obstacles. That's a good choice. I like that one. Okay. That
Ye old
is
choke point board.
3 by 11, and we are on what size is this? 14 right now.
14, but those are both odd. So
Let's
I'm
make it
putting
15.
it at 15.
Just did.
Because why have a thing that can't go evenly either direction when you can just increase the board size by one?
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then what are... You said you're playing stone speakers. I let you pick board, so I'm
Yes.
using
I pick,
something.
you place, I place, you move, I move.
I'm doing Twin Suns.
I always just think of it as turns, with picking the board being the first turn of the game.
That is correct. That is the way to think about it, and that is how it's designed. Because it maximizes flow, because one player picks something, the other player picks something, and it goes...
Don't I use the Twin Suns board?
You do, yeah. Wait. No, you use the Palace board. Okay. Would you like some help? These will be Crusaders. Oh, Jesus. Do you want these to be soldiers or Crusaders?
I'll have those as soldiers because that retains naming.
Sure. I'm gonna move the elephants off in case you decide to use that piece for something else. And you need another one. Okay, and then... Probably not going to use these at all, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete them. We already have the battlefield designated with the white. The slab means that we should probably just leave the slab as blue, and the battlefield will just be what's between the white squares. I'm an idiot. I absolutely positioned terribly. Look how terrible my conflagrations are. I have crippled myself. I was just, ooh, it's an odd numbered board. I should place in the middle forehead. God damn it. Can I just fix that? Please, for the love of fuck.
Fine.
Thanks. Okay, so you're gonna make this one a cannon. That'll be your lord, so that means you're not using cannons for anything else. Okay, what's a sentinel going to be? Is that boulder?
That boulder.
That boulder. Hi, boulder. Oh boy. Would you like to know what your most powerful pieces are, or do you already understand that? We'll make... Okay. Who's my viewer, I wonder?
I'm pretty sure boulders can do neat things. The Crusaders have their rocks, which is something.
They also have a cleave attack, which captures everything, and when they place the rocks, it's all three. What is this?
That be a rock.
Okay, sure. You're probably going to need around 6 of those, usually, sometimes more. Ah, yeah. So notice how your slab moves forward 1 square, and it would
I do,
capture
yes.
all 3 of your Crusaders. Your most powerful piece is definitely the Crusaders. This is like the core of the army. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and open up the Twin Suns guide if I need it, the core rulebook if I need to explain something, and the Stone Speakers guide in case I need to explain something. Okay.
Oh, riders are just straight king movers.
Yep, they're just king movers. They're called riders because they start on the slab. Neither the lord nor your king piece can leave the slab.
I am aware of this, except if they are going to move onto the enemy battlefield.
Territory, but yeah.
Territory, yeah.
But,
Wait, question.
yep.
Let's say, in theory, I'm gonna mark up the board for this.
Mm-hmm.
That's the edge of the slab, alright?
Yep.
Can they move over the battlefield into the territory?
That's a fucking good question, because the Stone Lord and the Stone Titan both have a 2 range.
Have you never had that question asked before by any of your balance testers?
No.
That's an important question.
Yeah. Hold on. Cannot leave the stone slab except to enter the enemy territory. As written, yes. Rules as written, yes. Rules as intended, I don't know. Because I didn't intend either way on that one. I didn't think about that.
This is funny.
Hey, True, good job.
Thanks.
Hmm.
How many times have I done this now?
I don't know. Your turn. Kapow! Hold on. Scrolls down to Crusader. Crusaders
Always
cannot capture
forget about
sideways.
that.
What do you mean always? You've never played this army before.
I always forget about Twin Sun's stupid shooting nonsense.
Okay. Crusaders can only capture it on the forward 3 squares. They can move as a king, but they can only capture forward. Okay. That's an unprotected piece. Eh. This shit's about to get wild. Check. And if I remember, if I'm looking at this correctly, checkmate.
Can we start that over?
I don't know if that's a starting over thing, but yeah, from the top.
I don't like twin sons.
Because they're aggro as fuck. Sup, Ace? Alright, so, for the record, you actually did have counters to this. When I position here, you need to start using your walls. Give yourself a...
I'm aware of that I have counters to that. It's just so strange to think that they can just move their Titan and somehow have that threaten you across the board.
He's a pyromancer. He throw fireball bullet. Because once you set up the wall, then I can't fuck with your pieces from across the board. I'm forced into close range where your pieces are strong.
Oh, that's your move.
Yes. Because it would be pinning this to this, and this would die guaranteed if it wasn't for the Crusaders being able to set up walls. You can also pick any of the 3 Crusaders to do it, and it would be either on this side, or centered. But I think doing it centered is probably the best bet because you're a little bit slow. Okay. I don't have nearly as many weaknesses to exploit this time now. I guess I could do this. That's kind of annoying. Congratulations, you have me a little bit stumped now. Is a Crusader worth a flare? Possibly. I'm not going to say yes with any sort of certainty. Because, like, just look at how many squares you cover. Just forward, right? No, you don't cover back. Just the forward squares.
I'm literally saying I just move my middle Crusader back and you can't actually... fork anything.
Not to mention the fact that the slab can always just move forward. You just monopolize the fuck out of these close range squares. Attacking you from the front is fruitless. So I need to somehow get in from the side and maybe come at you from behind. Should that be my goal? It's the only plan I have.
Wait, so question.
Answer?
Let's say that I have that Crusader like that, yes?
Yes.
If I want to place walls next turn, how does that work?
It only places the one in the middle.
So I don't have the option to wall my own pieces.
No, the wall does not capture pieces. When you place walls, it fills any of the 3 open squares. You also have the
Okay,
option to
that needs
cleave.
specified somewhere.
It is? It should be? Man, stone soldiers are strong. Alright, so stone crusaders can place walls as a turn in the following forward pattern. Yeah, that's not specified.
Yeah.
On the open squares. That's all I have to type. That should be enough, right? Okay, if I go here, boulder capture. Don't have much else can do. Voodoo. Doobie doobie doo ah boobie doobie doo ah boobie doobie doo ah. Agent P. Let's try this.
So it is impossible for the living boulder to move onto the slab, yes?
No, it could. You basically get to pick. Right now, you can capture your own Titan if you want, with the boulder.
That sounds unwise.
Yeah, those are your 2 options if you want to move to your right now. I'm assuming you're looking at this board from Black's perspective.
I am, yes.
Yeah. Alright. Right up the middle.
I'm pretty sure a flare can't capture, or not a flare, ember can't capture like that.
It captures forward, it moves diagonally. So that's the only way it can capture. It only has one capturing square. Are you looking at the
You see,
stream?
I thought it was there, but it was not. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. This is this guy. Both of us know how to play this game, so it makes sense if you're completely lost. Because this game is better chess. Okay. Making my life difficult. Understood. Understood. Well, the good news is you only have so many possible moves. And that means opportunity. Do note that in one of the previous Twin Suns nerf, I can only move backwards 1 square diagonally, so I will not be able to immediately reload my flame cannon. If I was smart and wanted to set up the reload, I would have done this. But I didn't. Because I'm big dumb. Check. Okay. Next step. Why not? Your king moves like a rook to 2. I know where this is going. God damn it. But it's okay. This is totally fine. Jesus fucking Christ. Interesting. Oh, that was clever. Tactical retreat. I love it. Now I have to find another way in, maybe. Huh. Yeah, I'm just pinned the fuck down. I can't move forward at all. Because I can't capture diagonally, and there's no piece for me to capture orthogonally. So my only way forward is back? That is so weird. Yeah, and that's the right move, too. I have to back up, but on which side? Let's do this way. Maintain his out squares if he has to back off. Oh, I love it. This entire game has been me burrowing through a wall of stone with my embers. Oh, and by moving forward, you blocked a couple of my orbit spots. That's nice. Clever girl. I feel like I'm dealing with... Oh, there's so many teeth here. Okay, so taking stock, I have lost 3 embers, and you've lost a soldier and a crusader. Absolute madness. I love it. I love it so much. Wait. Oh, the rider has it covered. Huh.
Congrats, your ember literally cannot move.
That is true. This is a hell of a game. Oh, and now you cannot push the slab forward because your king would die. I'm still really interested. This is... Now that you're actually using the walls, this matchup is really interesting. I feel like Pleakley from Lilo and Stitch. Just every time you make a move. Fascinating. I'm having a lot of fun. Is that so wrong for me to have fun? Okay, seriously though, I need to figure out how the fuck I'm getting at your pieces. Safe spot. Safe spot. Safe spot. None of that's safe. Whole side not safe. Yeah. Safe spot. Safe spot. Ooh. That's a problem. That's important too. Of course, all of this. And this soldier is preventing forward development, and so is this barrier. So... And then, of course, everything on my board is safe. You have a fuck ton of coverage. It's also true that that's unprotected, and that's unprotected. And that's protected. What are your thoughts on this? On your just close range dominance?
I could see something like this becoming an issue, because we can see just how well I can stuff out basically any approach you have.
Yes, but
And the thing is, the slab allows you to move up to 9 pieces at once. It may only be at one square, but think about just moving your entire line of pawns forward in chess as a move. That doesn't sound fun.
Sounds like hoplites, but at the same time, there's a lot of downside to the slab. In interplay, you just kill the stone lord, and it can't move anymore. It's like you have 2 titans basically. This one is so you can utilize the normal forward movement. Of course, the sentinel can always move it, and the boulder can move it as well. So really, it's a multi-part process, but I don't know. It doesn't feel too bad to me. At least from that power level standpoint. The issue would be if they just are too focused on the brawl. But
The one thing is, it does require some down trading to get set up, which isn't fun. And I say isn't fun, I mean that's not what I mean. I'm not sure how to word it better.
it's not ideal
Yeah.
strategically. Yeah, I think overall it hasn't shown anything absolutely horrific in this game. Plus, the only way to get like long-term use out of your Stone Lord is going to be to like keep pushing the slab back with the Sentinel off of the enemy territory, and then push it back on with the Stone Lord's movement. Because the Stone Lord only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total times it can do that. Unless, like I said, the either the boulder or the sentinel deliberately pushes the slab backward. Does that make sense? Oh, by the way, you can now push this diagonally, and it would push the entire slab this way. Just a just a heads up. Well, it would move to here, so
That's something.
Yeah, that's 5 squares of attack rather than 3. Figured you would want to know. Ah, there's a crusader doing crusadey things. And because the slab is so mobile is why your king has such a hard time moving on top of it. Because you'll notice, because you're locked in this 3x3, you technically are weaker than a king despite the fact that you have the best possible king movement. But since you can move the slab around, you have more options for defense than normal that way. Okay, so first of all, you can kill this where you are, staying covered. You don't even have to expose yourself and risk a counterattack.
I'm aware of that.
Second, well, I know you're aware of it. I'm walking through it in my head or out loud. Gigas. Well, I suppose a lot of the time I have been explaining things to you, but that was for my benefit that time. That's a safe move. This comes with check. You counterattack either here or here. Changes basically nothing about that. Except now if you wanted to, you could push other things. Yeah, probably this. Okay. Probably this. You got me. You got me thinking. Rockin', rockin' and rollin'. Down through the streets I'm strolling. At this point, it's just a wall of orange. I'm not even sure what you're doing anymore. Are you looking at 2-turn coverage for a flare?
I was, yes.
That diagram might be worth making. Flare pep. I mean, I have made more complicated diagrams than that.
Ooh, Hearth Pep.
Gross. I'll make flare pep first. Let me know when you've made your move. I won't be able to hear the update.
I've made my move.
Oh, okay. Rider diagonal 1. Alright, so I have 2 real moves that I was considering. The problem with this one, even though it attacks both of these, is... Well, no, I still get what I want here. And I really only just noticed it, so... And that's the thing. And it basically, over long term, with the obvious tactical response, falls into traps. So, let's go here. Ace, you still there? Okay. Step 1, because I'm curious. Step 2, because my curiosity was confirmed. There's a X at the top of setup that you can drag a piece into and it'll delete it.
I never knew what that did, thank you.
You're welcome. I didn't either until Gluttony told me. I'm gonna go out on a limb that say that that probably kills my piece.
Oh yes, that too.
Okay, now that we're on the same page, I'm running drastically lower on resources than I thought I would. Ooh, free piece. Capture the Lord. Okay, now the only way for your slab to move is if the Sentinel pushes it. And I still have the Hearth, Aurora, and a Flare, and 2 Embers. I don't feel too bad about this. Yeah, that's a thing. But you can't do it because it would be check.
Are you telling me that's an illegal move?
No, if you push it, I would kill you. Because your king would be here.
Oh yeah, I can't push it right now, but like...
Yeah,
Has
it's
to
a
happen
thing.
sometime.
Yeah, sure. Hi, Crusader. Hola, Crusader. May I... Ronaldo. Ah. Esto no me gusta.
Can stones stay on the slab?
Yeah, they stay on the slab when it moves.
Entertaining.
Everything does, including enemy pieces. It used to be that enemy pieces would literally be unable to maintain their footing and would, like, fall off and sometimes die. But that was too complicated. The whole thing just moves. Function over
Also,
flavor.
supper is done, so like we should hurry this up.
Okay. Kill you faster, I. What'd you do? Oh, rider over to prevent check. Good move. Am I going to be bullied? Probably. Check. In before you just push me. Push Lilac. Aggressive pushing. It also means you can't shove forward again. Thank fuck.
You didn't say that that was check, did you?
No, it's not.
Yeah, because it's not.
No, it's not check. I'm stupid. But that's okay. I may have said it, but I didn't mean it. My brain and mouth don't always get along. Yeah, if I wanted to put you in check, I would have done this. Okay. You sure about that, buddy? All right. Checkmate.
So I had no option other than to completely lose the ability to push my slap.
I can't capture your sentinel. Nothing
Wait,
can.
what?
The sentinel is a Mayat piece. It cannot be captured. It cannot capture. You will
I
always.
did not read that.
Yeah.
Noted for the future. Anyways, I like stone speakers and I need to go by.
See ya. Well, unless someone else joins me, I'm gonna at matchmaking real quick. Well, one moment. Da 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 da. I remembered what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go up to Arena, go to Matchmaking, at Matchmaking, at Balance Tester, at Developer. Is anyone up for some games? Question mark. Now I go over to Import, Export, Export, copy, put in scores, Roland as white twin sons, true at RolandTitan 14 as black stone speakers. 2 games, twin sons won both due to blunders. Okay, now this gets closed. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the cover art because it is beautiful. Not that one. That one. Oh, Jesus fuck. And go ahead and throw that shit. Why not? I'll insert it at the bottom because it's pretty and I don't want to not share it, and it's good to have it on screen anyway. See if somebody responded in matchmaking. Well, I've been denied more games for tonight. I'm gonna call it. See ya, Ace, if you're still here. Feel free to... Oh, hey, Liberty. You up for a game or two? Yeah, I finished the game. You missed the, 3 hours of recap stream I did afterward, too. I just got home. Welcome. You want to play a couple games? I was literally just about to end stream right before you messaged in chat. Because I was just playing some TB. Okay, one game. I'm in general chat already. Let's open up the link. Let's see if I could find you in... Yeah. Found you on Discord. I'm waiting for you. Match queued. Sup, Liberty. Alright.
Yep, finished.
Yeah, I beat the game.
Oh, that's great. My first day at band.
I think I beat it around 2 p.m. my time. Maybe 1 p.m.-ish. Basically, as soon
You're
as
in
you
Central
get...
Time?
Yes.
Okay.
So, basically, as soon as you get past the bucket, the rest of it is kind of safe. The ice cliff is not bad, and neither is the tower. It's just a matter of time to get through it, and then you're at the top, so... The bucket's
Okay.
really the last hurdle. I even, today I even fell off of bucket on the left and fell down the slide again, but my orange hell... No, my orange hell's really consistent, so it didn't really affect me all that much. It's just time. It probably wasted another 3 hours, but What's 3 hours at that point?
I mean, even going on. How many hours was it total?
Technically, my hours in game before I beat it was 184.1. But that
Wow.
included me sleeping, so probably minus 30 to that, so probably took me about 150 hours to beat that game.
I admire your dedication.
Half of that was on stream, and again, like a third of that was asleep. In any case, do you have any idea what board you want to play on, or you want me to just set it to P2 and us be basic?
I really don't care. Don't know how much time I'm gonna have. That's tough to sleep audition early.
Well, in that case, I'm going second. We're playing on P2, and I'm going to be playing Twin Suns because I need to start getting practice with them.
I'm gonna try Shogun's. I've only ever done one game with this thing.
Shogun's is nice.
No, I mean like this system. If I can figure out how to set up the board.
Okay, so if you go over to setup, you're white. So if you click on Shoguns and just put it somewhere on the bottom of the board, where your top left square of your starting board is going to be where your mouse is when you click. Alright. So you want just to be one closer. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that was here. Yeah.
Yes.
You really only have 4 options, so. No, 2. You have 2 options because it mirrors. Because it's really bishop against the wall side or rook against the wall side, because if you move it over, it doesn't really matter that you mirror. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyways, in this case, I want... Let's see... Oh. One moment while I delete that.
Not even.
I think I want the Aurora side here. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Now it's your turn.
Play with Twin Suns and see what we bought a cheat sheet.
You probably need it. There's a lot going on. Is this your first time seeing it since the update, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a rundown real quick.
Wait, let me go to our tab. Okay.
These are
So-
embers.
Yeah, those are embers.
They move diagonally.
Pawns but backwards.
Yeah, but they can move up to 2 squares forward, and they capture
Okay.
on the middle square, right?
Okay.
If they're on the battlefield, they can also move backwards diagonally, but they still only have 1 square to capture. So this is their total movement, with the circle being a capture square and the arrows being movement squares.
Alright,
Okay.
and they can only move 1 square backwards? Or is that just...
Only 1 square backwards, yeah.
Okay.
The other special thing about embers, they can promote to a fire heart if they reach your back rank somehow.
Okay.
And if that happens, they have the same movement that they do normally, but it's now in all 4 directions. So they move on all 4 diagonals and
okay,
capture on
okay.
all 4 orthogonals, and that's a fire heart if they promote, right?
Okay.
Last thing with embers, this guy can do something called a flame cannon. If he's right next to an ember on one of his orthogonal squares, he can shoot it like a bullet from a gun. It goes as far as possible until it hits a piece or the edge of the board. If it hits a piece, it captures the piece, doesn't matter who it belongs to. So right now I am aiming at capturing this piece after my last move.
I can see that.
Alright. This is the flare you know and love. It's called the Hearth now, and there's only 1 of them.
Alright.
This is a conflagration. It's a rook, but if it moves and that movement doesn't capture a piece, it turns it into an ember.
So it can only move like once unless it captures as a rook.
Yep. This is what is now called the flare, and it's just like a flare normally, but it doesn't have the orthogonals, so it's weaker.
Okay.
I have 2 of those, right?
Okay.
And the hearths and the hearth and the flares, all 3 of them can orbit.
Alright.
And my sons were split into 2 distinct pieces.
They have names now.
They have names now. They both have the same movement, but they capture differently. So they both can move as both a queen and a knight. Right?
Okay.
But Aurora only captures with her knight movement. And Lilac only captures with her queen movement.
Okay.
And again, they both can be orbited around. Technically, it's a nerf, but Lilac is now stronger than the sun used to be. And the only piece that remained unchanged, other than the fact that there's only one of them, is this. But it got completely renamed. So this is a full rework from the ground up. And this is after 1 iteration, or 2 iterations of nerfs since the update.
Mm.
So now you know.
Alright. Well, I have at least been informed. I may not know, but...
Yes. You have it open.
Yes, I have it. Came out with the new stuff right after I made Joseph a set of twin sons for his birthday.
Your twin sunset is still fine. The flares you made would now work as embers. He only needs a couple more.
Yeah.
And having old sets, because I have 4 full miniature sets behind me, if you see on the live stream, of Twin Suns in its old form. And those are worse because you accidentally set the queens to be different colors in each set. Right?
They're double-sided.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Yeah, exactly. So you still have an Aurora and a Lilac for both players.
You're right. I didn't think of that.
I don't. I have 2 identical pieces, so one of them has to be changed somehow so you can tell the difference.
But like, it just made me laugh. Like, I came home and like a week later, I was like, really? Like, a week earlier?
Until the book's released, I don't know, man. Even if you made this one, they might lose an ember or something.
I probably will at some point. I still have twin sons.
Their lore is great. The mother's name is Nova, by the way.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, probably more than you like Lilac is the older sister's name of the twins. Yeah. I'm sure Joseph talked your ear off about that one.
He is not, actually.
Oh. He was very upset that I didn't use his suggestion for the older sister's name.
Oh, what did he suggest?
Nova, which is now the mother's name.
Well, I mean, you can have other interests. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Oh. Writer brain needs to stop.
Well, okay. I really went in on the symbolism on naming her Lilac, like her whole story like feeds into what that flower represents, but
Ooh.
yeah.
Hold on a second.
We're not having a lore dump here. We have to get through this in time for you to go to sleep.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome, welcome.
May need to leave sooner than expected.
That's okay.
Wait, is it my room?
It is.
Oh, darn it. Whoa.
Whoops. Okay, so if you click a piece and then click another square, it's going to treat it just like you dragged that piece. And
Okay.
so you need to be careful not to accidentally select a piece before you try to select your own, otherwise you're going to end up capturing your own pieces a lot. Do note that the walls are technically also pieces, so it's easy to capture your own pieces with walls. Oh.
There you go.
Then I am going to... Why, thank you. I would like a soldier.
Have fun with that. Enjoy it.
I will. I think I have my ember covered. Oh. Why, thank you. I would like a gold general. Check.
Oh, darn it.
Wrong way.
Well, evidently you just won.
Evidently. It is a legal move for you to self-capture. Is that what you want to do?
Not particularly.
Okay. Make sure that we don't have any pieces in common. No, we don't. Good. And now you need, yeah, that, but it needs to be your color.
Yes, my. Go away, I don't want you. I need to go run, do something. I'll try to be back quickly.
That's fine. See you soon.
Okay.
got bailed on, guys. I want... If anyone's in chat, you can clip this. I want the world champion Magnus Carlsen to look at this game when it's done, look at Titan's Battalion when it's done, and at least look at the medieval mirror match and go, that is the game I want to play. That is chess now. That has more depth, and that's where I need to spend my time. That's what I want. And if my game isn't worthy of that, then I've done something wrong. And the co-rule, I have slowly come to learn after using it, looking at it, and analyzing it, every problem with it, every solution it brings. Repetition does the same thing. Sure, co-rule is a little bit harder to see at first, but I figured it out. I'm a 16 to 1800 rated player. It's not bad. If I can do it, most people can. And if the rules are hard enforced on a screen, on a computer, then the game evolves, the game moves on. And then this thing I made becomes chess. It's all of chess. It encompasses shogi and shangqi and zhanggi into one thing, and it is chess. And then there's two more things, the Frost Beast and Twin Suns mixed in there, and they are beautiful and well thought out and well made. The reason I'm having this moment, the reason I'm having this hype moment with one viewer here, with one person here to listen to me. Look at the flare, right there. There's an entire opening line that has never been explored, where you move the flare to the lilac side and move the king forward to fire up the middle when you're facing directly on, so that you can bring your queen into the open spot after you fire the flare, your lilac, and be ready to go. And the beauty of that one is you also have this wonderful setup here, and that is an entire opening theory that people could dedicate their life to trying to understand and learn in this game. This game has the level of depth that someone could obsess over that move their entire life. And I did that. I made this thing happen. That moment that the epiphany, and I saw it unfold before me like this fucking Mandelbrot set of possibility, of depth, just unfold before me as the... Chess is a game. And games sometimes need updates. They need someone to look at it with a fine-toothed comb and see if it can be improved. Chess is at its limit. But only because those Western players did not have the history of the rest of the world to go off of. In Shangqi, Chinese chess, a perpetual check is a loss. If you are checked perpetually in repeating positions, it is called a loss. They also say if you have no legal moves, it is a loss. And that is an entirely valid way of looking at the game. An entirely valid set of moves. The Bear King rule comes up in dozens of variants. If your king is the only piece remaining, you lose. And it's so well explored that the solution I had to come up with after finding a fringe case where it breaks is the exact one that some of those versions of the game use. The only reason we don't hard use checks is for flavor purposes for the fantastic overtime system I have planned. Because the overtime system itself is a moment of intensity, adrenaline, and beauty that lets things unfurl across the board in an elegant way. God! And the worst part Because most laymen who look at this game aren't going to understand it. But the people who will truly appreciate what I've done are the best. The people who will truly appreciate what I've done are the chess historians and it's not done. I can't make it be done yet. This book with the core 5 can replace chess. Hands down, I know that. But Titan's Battalion is designed to be all of chess, and there I have ideas and things that I want to express artistically. But this game with the core 5 battalions is the only game that can be all of chess. Welcome back, Liberty. I just had a massive rant, so I didn't even notice how long you were gone. It's fine. Oh. I don't even know if anyone was here to see that or clip it, but it was live, and it is out there.
What are you ranting about, out of curiosity?
Why this game exists the way it does.
Ah, I see.
Why I've put so much time and effort into it. Why it's more than just another chess variant.
Cool.
And I sat there and did it basically the entire time you were gone. So you know better than I how long I was ranting.
Like 15 minutes-ish.
Oh, yeah, that sounds about right. Alright.
Okay.
It is
So
your turn, I believe. Yeah, the last thing you did was...
my king up.
Yeah, you captured my ember.
Yeah. Then did you move?
Oh, hold on. Let me go to analysis. Yeah, it is my move. I'm dumb. Oh, well, I already know what my move is. Would you like to see the sheer volume of problems coming?
Sure. Did I move my king? Darn it. Oh, that's you. Ah, fun.
Isn't it wonderful?
Oh, yes. What's a... Oh, darn it.
Man, I want my flare back. You killed him.
I'm
boy.
killing many things nowadays.
My baby boy. Here.
Technically, you already won once because I captured my own king, so...
We're not gonna count that. That's just you, messing around and not understanding the interface.
Me being slightly incompetent.
Only slightly. But it's not your fault. It's more that this interface isn't the game. It's just a tool we're using to deliver it.
I felt really bad the other day during the seminar because I was playing with true Titan and never played with him before, and I was just incompetent through the entire thing.
It's fine. Out of curiosity, because I didn't expect so many people that would be joining would be, high school age. How old are you?
My birthday is on the for crying out loud. My birthday's on Thursday, but for the time being, I am 16.
Ah, all right. Not that one.
I'm a senior though.
All right.
Crying out loud.
This is the best way to learn. Oh, you are capturing that. Okay. I did not expect that.
That's the idea.
Well, it's check, so I do have to respond. So yeah, I will.
Mm-hmm.
I will do that. If you put the new piece on top of the old one, it would just capture it.
Oh, right. That's how that works.
Huh. Wait. Am I mathing wrong? I am. It would go here or here or here. Okay. Check.
This is a flare.
It is. It's here.
It can move here. Oh, for crying out loud.
If you right click, you can do arrows and circles.
And go there, but on all sides. Yes.
This is a hearth. So this is the big boy, the powerful one.
This is the not good one. Did I just? Yeesh.
You killed your rook too. 1 sec.
I did kill my rook. My turn. I'm playing chess.
Okay. Check.
So if I do this, am I safe?
For the most part. You're
For
safe
the
from the
time
hearth.
being. Yeah.
And you're also threatening the hearth.
Yes.
'Twas expected. Okay.
Audition for college choir in the morning. I am very nervous.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
First of all, hold on. Let me make sure I don't have any weird orbits that I can do. No, your king is in that square. I could go here, but it doesn't help me all that much. Oh, but it is check, then you capture.
Hi, Papa.
Oh, I could just... Yeah, why be fancy about it? I could just continue absolutely decimating your soldier line. Check.
Have fun with that, you know?
I don't need to be fancy.
Yeah, you can just slowly take all my forces.
Mm-hmm.
To be expected, honestly.
Okay. Oh, that's
If there's
funny.
anyone watching, just know I don't pretend to be good at this.
Check.
All right, you can do that. That's how that piece works.
Check.
Ah,
Checkmate.
yep.
Good game. Your better moves were to throw something in the way.
Yeah, I kind of realized that as I moved. I'm like,
Even this was better. This has the added benefit that if I put a gold on this rank, you have a square to run away to.
mhm.
Of course, this has the added benefit of protecting this guy, but, you know.
I always move and then think. I think about it and then I move and realize where I messed up.
Mm. Well, what if you imagine you move first, and then think about it as if you had moved?
Yeah.
It's big brain. I'm
Big
only
brain.
giving you a little bit of a hard time.
Yeah.
Thanks for the game, Liberty.
You're right. I mean, I lose every time I play, so
You'll get better.
I don't come in with high expectations.
If you play a lot, you will get better. If you want proof of that, just look at me doing Getting Over It. I wasn't even that good at video games when I started. By the end of that, I had felt like I mastered that game.
Yeah.
See ya.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. That's it for my stream.